What's going on, Jerome's? We are back for the Week 9 NFL Power Rankings, the most accurate power rankings in the known universe. It is completely correct. And if you disagree with any single one of the rankings, just one, you are wrong. Congratulations. All right, let's get rock and roll. Of course, at the bottom, I think we know. I think we have a good idea who is at 33. The greasy, grimy Green Bay Packers, allegedly 7-1. Again, the amazingness of what happens when the Packers just tiptoe through the tulips. It's really frustrating to watch. Just like every single team suddenly has their worst day. It's just frustrating. By the way, AJ Green, congratulations on your retirement, man. Like, did you get the gold watch halfway through that play? Come on. I mean, come friggin' on, man. Arizona has the ball at that spot. Worst case scenario, you tie and you're going for the W, but great. Wonderful. 32. Got the crooked Chicago Bears 3-5, staying alive. A 33-22 loss against the Niners. Fields is a player, man. Like, he's coming along, but not a whole lot else is going on there. And I think it is really important to get Justin Fields away from Matt Nagy. I think that was a good sign where Chris Tabor filled in as head coach. Bill Lazor's been calling plays for a while now. So, yeah. I mean, just do it. I mean, why are NFL teams so slow to fire the head coach when they know that's the right decision? Not that I know from experience, but what? I mean, so we've been watching a lot of soccer lately. They fire managers like every other week, man. It's great. It's great to see. Everyone gets sacked all the time, but whatever. Next up, just a tour around the NFC North. 31, the Detroit Lions at 0-8. Come on, man. I think that Vikings win against the Lions a couple weeks ago, I think that broke them because they haven't been the same since. 44-6 loss, just a drubbing in their own building. And they are going to have the number 1 overall pick, but of course, in Lions fashion, this is not a top-end quarterback class, so I don't know. Thibodeau will look good in Lions colors. I mean, Oregon, Thibodeau versus Penei Sewell in practice every day. Let's go, man. 30. Got the Texans 1-7, down 1 spot. You got all your 22 points against the Rams in the fourth quarter, so don't let that final score fool you. This game was not close. As someone who bet the under, because I assumed that the Rams would score all the points, rightfully, and then, of course, the stupid Rams called off the dogs, but whatever. Not that I'm bitter. 29, got the Jaguars at 1-6, 31-7 loss up at Seattle. I mean, you got to get that 7 in the fourth quarter, but hey, at least the under did come in. We had a little degen weekend. It was kind of fun. But, yeah, Trevor Lawrence does deserve better. Urban Meyer's not long-term for this job. So, yeah, Shad Khan's got to make a decision, man. Yeah, go ahead. 28. Got the Dolphins at 1-7. Like we said, been saying, probably the biggest appointment in the NFL this year. 26-11 loss at Buffalo, even though they hung tough for a half. Yeah, I mean, this team is rolling over. They're dying. They're only up 2 spots in the power rankings because someone had to drop. Yeah. 27. Giants also down 2 spots where they should have beat the Chiefs. They should have won in Arrowhead, Monday Night Football, prime time, but they just couldn't quite get it done. But I'm starting to believe in Daniel Jones. As crazy as it sounds, Danny Dimes, whatever. But, I mean, Joe Judge blaming his timeout kerfuffle on the headsets, I don't know, man. It's kind of a weak tee, but yeah. 26, Washington, down 6 spots, losing 2017 in Denver. Not so much. Yeah, Ron Rivera, Jack Del Rio. Well, Washington is the team that fires head coaches like soccer teams do, but nah. I'm going to stick with Ron Rivera. You're going to look for your future franchise quarterback in the draft and then go from there. But it's going to be tough keeping all that talent on defense together, even though that defense hasn't been very good this season either. 25. Got the Jets up 3 spots, getting a big-time W at home, 34-31 over the Bengals, the 1 seed, the Mike White Show. What is up? Zach Wilson, the number 2 overall pick. Screw that guy, Mike White. Rob Saleh, doing football things, getting a big-time win. I love it, man. 24. Falcons 3-4, lost versus the Panthers at home, 19-13. I mean, Cordero deserves better. Just when we gave the Falcons a little bit of respect, maybe they're getting off the mat. Just not so much. 23. I got the Panthers up 3 spots, 4-4. They're currently the 7 seed, which is great. As a Vikings fan, Vikings currently the 8 seed. At least he got the head-to-head. But, I mean, if McCaffrey eventually comes off of IR and is right, we'll see. But I don't think that this team has enough juice to make any noise, even though Stephon Gilmore is getting up to fitness and is going to play, whatever, maybe next year. 22, Georgia, up 2 spots, 34-7 drubbing of the Gators. We got a whole lot of Gators in the world's largest outdoor cocktail party, and Georgia doesn't play any ranked opponents for the last 4 games, so they're going to be 12-0. They play Mizzou this week. They'll square off against Alabama in the SEC championship game, and then it's going to be one of those weird spots where even the loser of that game is probably going to get to the playoff with how things are this year. So it's whatever. Tied. 21. Niners up 1 spot, 33-22 win at the Bears. Elijah Mitchell is legit. Debo is a monster. Jimmy G, that's probably the ugliest 300-yard passing game I've seen in a while. Hey, congratulations on your rushing touchdown, by the way. But I don't know what it is. Like, I see Jimmy Garoppolo how national people see Kirk Cousins. It's probably it. 20. Even though Kirk is 10 times the quarterback that Garoppolo is. Because if Kirk was on that Niners Super Bowl team, Niners win Super Bowl very easily. Next up, 20, Seahawks 3-5, 31-7 win versus the Jaguars, up 1 spot. Hey, congratulations on being the Jaguars at home. Cool. But yeah, Tyler Lockett, maybe the most underrated wide receiver in the National Football League. Geno Smith, keeping that seat warm. Russ has that pin out of his thumb. Go ahead. Let's go. 19. Got the Colts down 5 spots. Just as the Colts were starting to get off the mat after a very slow start, they just gave this one away. Where Derrick Henry exited the game with that injury, Colts had a big-time chance, but just couldn't get it done in overtime. Big-time division game, 34-31 loss against Tennessee. Hey, Xavier Rhodes, nice tackle, by the way. Cool. 18, got the Eagles, no change. 3-5, a 44-6 win at the Lions. Now, the fact that you don't move in the rankings after you win by 38 points. Eagles 38. Bad memories. Yeah, that's what happens, man. But hey, you got 3 picks in the top 10 of next year's draft, which is kind of crazy. You can throw all those picks at Russ. Get him. 17. Steelers 4-3. 15-10 win at Cleveland, up 6 spots. Ugly win. But if the Steelers are going to win games, that's how it's going to be. This is not a pretty team anymore. And also, Najee Harris is finally starting to get going behind that bad offensive line. Got ahead, 16. Got the Broncos at 4-4, down 1 spot, 17-10 win versus Washington. George Paton is starting to put his stamp on the team that just traded Von Miller, getting some extra day 2 picks. So it's a new era. It's a new regime in Denver. 15. Oh, by the way, yeah, they're definitely going to fire Fangio, no matter what happens. 15, the Chiefs at 4-4, 2017 win against the Giants on Monday Night Football. Chiefs are bad. That's the story that has been flying under the radar, is that the Chiefs, they got superstars, but this team is less than the sum of their parts. Just really is. Reminds me of the Vikings. 14, 4-4-4. 4-4 Browns, drop 1 at home against the Steelers. Just bench Baker. I mean, he's hurt and he's bad. And OBJ's dad does have a point about OBJ Jr. getting open all of the time, and Stefanski and offense and Baker just not utilizing him. It's just not there, man. 13. Chargers at 4-3. Losing a tough one at home against the Patriots. Belichick, the Patriots have not been right for the last 2 years after Brady left for reasons. That's what happens. But Belichick still knows how to get after young quarterbacks, and Herbert was harassed all day. Respect. 12, Ravens on the bye. Got the Vikings next. Better buckle up them chin straps, man. Michael Pierce revenge game. Hopefully he'll be in the lineup. Who knows? 11. The Yannick the freaking Ngakoue, the Kari Vedvik game. Bowl, sure. 11, you got the Saints at 5-2, 36-27 win against the Buccaneers. They are a yo-yo team. Like, they're up 1 week, they're down 1 week. They beat the Packers ass week 1. They get a big time win here against Tampa Bay. They've dropped a couple of goose eggs too, but I mean, what's gonna happen here? So Jameis is out. Trevor Siemian is in for now. They get their fullback back eventually. Phillip Rivers is like, come on. 10. Got the Patriots at 4-4. Big time win across the coasts against the Chargers, up 5 spots. They are a scrappy team, and also Mac Jones starting to get things together. I think that eventually he could be pretty dangerous, and they are well coached. Belichick is notoriously bad at drafting. He just really, really is. As well as they threw a lot of money around free agency. It's not really panning out, but yeah, it's St. Your Dad's Patriots teams. 9 Bengals 5-3. So this is what it means that you can't handle prosperity. So you were the 1 seed in the AFC on paper for a week, and then you lose to the Jets. That's what happens, man. But yeah, Burrow, Jamar Chase, legit. Now, after Justin Jefferson's rookie contract is up, is he going to leave as a free agent to the Bengals? I don't even want to think about it. I don't even want to put that on the universe, but I just did. 8. Raiders on the bye. So the Raiders are technically all alone leading the AFC West, but a lot of mess. So you got the Gruden thing, then Henry Ruggs the third, alleged DUI that ended up with someone dying. It's just horrific. And yeah. 7. Cowboys 6-1, allegedly winning 20-16 at Minnesota, US Bank Stadium, Halloween. It's frightening to me. Or maybe Cooper Rush is Tom Brady. Anyone ever think about that? Maybe Dak's calf is Mo Lewis leveling Drew Bledsoe and collapsing his lung. So maybe Cooper Rush is the next GOAT. Huh? No one ever thought about that? Whatever. 6, you got the Vikings down 2 spots. And hey, I was told that the Cowboys are really good, even without Dak. So how far can you really fall if you lose a close game to him? That's what I want to know. Especially a game that you should have won. But, man. The Vikings are the best bad team in the league. Like, they are. And they're still in the playoff hunt, man. Which is, I don't know. Maybe just blow it up. 5, you got the Tennessee Titans 6-2. Win in overtime at Indianapolis. Even though they lost Derrick Henry, Adrian Peterson, come out and play. And you know what's crazy? So Adrian has this insane self-belief in himself. Well, obviously self-belief in himself. But him coming to Tennessee, I bet in the back of his mind, he actually thinks that Tennessee upgraded the running back position over Derrick Henry. In an odd way, I respect it. There you go. 4. You got the Bucs down 1 spot, 30-27 loss at New Orleans. Now, Tom Brady had 4 touchdowns in this game, but he did throw that back-breaking pick 6, so that's whatever. The Bucs will certainly be fine. 3, you got the Bills. In my opinion, cream of the AFC, win 26-11 in division versus the Dolphins. Tight game for a half, but then they pulled away. I think they are going to be the team to beat in the AFC, which is pretty wide open. At this point in time, since the Chiefs have definitely been knocked down a peg or two. 2, the Cardinals. Really? Hey, Arizona, just when everyone was rooting for you, you go and do that. You just go and do that. You let the Packers, without Devontae Adams, who's not as good as Justin Jefferson and Adam Thielen, just hang around. Then you hand them the game. And then A.J. Green, the corpse of him, just like, weekend at Bernie's, that last play. Thanks. God. And then 1... got the Rams, 7-1. Rams are a fun team. They just got Von Miller. They're completely all in, and 38-22 win at Houston. Congratulations for getting to play your out-of-conference road games at Houston. So, but they are going to be a fun team. I don't know. I still prefer the Cardinals, and the Cardinals do have a game in hand in the head-to-head department. So we'll see. That's going to be a tight race going forward. But that is it. That is a look at the NFL Power Rankings Week 9, the most accurate power rankings in the known universe. If you disagree, you are wrong forever. It sucks for you. Whatevs. But let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. If you want to support the work, pay that man his money. Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.